Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Thank you for being here. Let's jump into this love read for you. This is going to be you and two, okay? And this is going to be for the second half of October, all right? So happy Halloween, all of you. For those of you that celebrate, all right? As I mentioned, it's like one of my favorite times of the year. Love this time of the year. Oh my gosh. So we're going to see what wants to come out for you here. Okay. So I hope that you're doing well, Scorpio. Let's take a look at what's going on for you here and what specifically wants to come out as it pertains to your read. We're going to start with you. Pick a side. I'm going to start with one side and then go to the other and back and forth. So I'll start with you here and the other person there, but pick a side that you feel resonates most with you, because sometimes it's one side or another. All right. So let's take a look. What's going on for the second half of October? Happy second half of October. Now, whether you're single, you're coupled, whatever the case may be, this is going to be energy elements that might come from either side. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. So what is going on for Scorpio? All right. What's going on for Scorpio? What do we have here? We've got the Seven of Wands. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I sense some deception here. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come through here? Okay, let's take a look. And what do we got? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Eight of Wands. So travel, change, and movement, that fire energy. So, what this is really good to have at the bottom of the deck, because this tells me that things are now going in the same direction, right? What has maybe started as some sort of seed is now blooming and on these wands here. So there is an opportunity for a new beginning to bloom forward. But what I love now about this is it's all moving in the same direction. You're not going this way, or any way of sorts. It's all moving in the same direction. So this could be travel, change, or movement in a relationship or situation, okay? Or for yourself there, that seems to be coming through here, okay? So let's take a look at these cards here. Now, first of all, I got three cards here. Now, the Seven of Swords. What this talks about is, some sort of deception within a relationship or a situation. And let me turn this down because I know it's going to keep churning. I might pop up. Here we go. All right, so this is about a deception. Now, this could be about having faith that there is no deception, either on your side or another person's side. All right, but this is that really is what it talks about, is some sort of maybe betrayal within a relationship or situation. Someone's hiding something. Someone could have hid something. Now, this could have been in the past in terms of a relationship or situation, but that's what I see that's coming through here. So very, very interesting, guys. Interesting energy is what I see here, and it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to really stop for a moment. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So I don't know if that's you might have that in your chart. The other person might have that in theirs. But I do see that really kind of coming out a lot. So do keep that in mind. All right. Now, and then I've got the other card that I got here, which is a 14 card. Well, it's a 10, 14. Yeah, it's a 14. Okay. So what this talks about, this is an opportunity. This is about, pouring in one cup and then pouring out of another cup. Okay. So what this talks to me about is an opportunity for balancing things out within a relationship or situation. Now, this is Sagittarius type energy, that fire energy, but this is about achieving some sort of balance. So maybe about ridding of any sort of deception of the past or any sort of deception, and now kind of balancing things out within a situation. And then I get the Eight of Cups that wants to come through. And the Eight of Cups talks about, putting your nose to the grindstone, putting in the work and the effort here. This is about, really being engaged, right? And the Eights talk about some sort of engagement. Maybe you're working on some sort of enterprise of some sort. That could be the case. So working on something that you feel is giving you more information that is helping balance things out. So rather than maybe take up any sort of deception, it's got your nose to the grindstones, focusing on precision, right? And it's about taking those energies and balancing things out a little bit more. Okay, maybe I should do the work rather than cheat it out. Okay, and that's kind of what's coming out now. I don't know how that relates to you. You guys are going to know more for your personal story what that is for you. This could relate to another person, but I have in terms of right now, things need to be leveled out a little bit. Okay, and that's what I see coming through here. Let's take a look at what is the life card that might want to come out for you specifically in terms of the wellness cards. But interesting. So, what We're going to see what this looks like. What do we have here? Heart and mind union is coming through here. Okay. So this is about, focusing on the vibration of what it is that you want. And it's saying it's going to help you get there faster if you marry the mind with the heart, And I don't know who got this. Taurus, I think, got this. Anyway, you have to check out that reader, or even it was Aquarius. But do check out your moon rising and your Venus signs, because that might overall give you a better picture. Okay. But there is some sort of heart and mind union that needs to come together, right? And what it'll allow is with the planning of the mind, right? And it's almost like I get, with the planning of the mind, kind of really focusing on what it is that you want and being engaged in that, right? You're going to have harmony, a lot more harmony within the heart, okay? And this is about bringing in that harmony within the, within things, okay? So, that harmony of the heart is that joy and that vision of what it is that you want, right? So whatever it is that you want, maybe there's no more deception. What I really want is I want more joy, right? I want more joy within my relationships. This is saying is that keep that harmony of the heart and marry it with the mind, right? That plan and action mind, and together they help you manifest a lot faster. Okay, so that is what is coming through, and it brings you to the highest vibration in terms of a relationship or just within yourself, so you can track that right relationship coming through. For some reason, I want to pull one more card for you here. So let's take a look at what this is. So something is changing, something's traveled, changing, some sort of movement that's happening within that. What do we have? The Star card. Aquarius energy could be done with an Aquarius, or you might be taking on this energy in terms of faith, in terms of inspiring hope, and feel, inspiration and not giving up. There's a North Star that's kind of right above her, and then there's all the rest of the chakras energies. It kind of like balancing things out. So it is kind of the same thing where you kind of see that temperance energy balancing things out. There is a very similar need to balance things out. Some healing might need to take place within a relationship or in a situation that's coming through here. Could be done with an Aquarius. You might have that in your chart. But what this talks about is this is an opportunity to truly balance things out and to take and not give up on your dreams. Not give up on what it is that you want to manifest. Could be manifesting in Aquarius. All right, but that's coming through here. Or you could be manifesting a healing process to get rid of any sort of deception that had been in the past, and moving forward and saying, hey, you know what? If I'm going to work on this, things got to be balanced, right? So whether you are that other person. Now let's jump over to this other person. Let's take a look at this other side and see what's happening for them. Okay. So what's happening with this other person? What do we have here? We got the King of Wands, that visionary and that entrepreneur gentleman there. And we've got the Four of Swords. And give me one more. It could be doing a fire sign or an air sign, okay? And very interesting energy, okay? And then I got the Sun card. Beautiful energy, guys, all right? So you can kind of take a look at this. So I got the sword energy, the King of Swords that's coming through here. We got the Four of Swords, right? And my understanding is this is the Sun card. Yeah, this is the Sun card. Interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. There's different sides to these cards, and it's not reversed and it's not upright. This is one way of looking at it and another way of looking at it. Okay, so really interesting deck. But what this talks about is that, this person is focused on being that visionary and that entrepreneur. So they're running their empire. So they could be someone who's got their own business, very energetic, but they've got that vision, right? And they're creating that vision and having the strength to bring it to fruition, okay? And it could be within their love life, within their situation. So if they're a business owner, it could be associated with someone of that sort. Now, I do get the Four of Swords, and this talks about rest and recuperation. So if there has been some sort of deceit within the relationship connection, or even if you haven't dated this person, it's like they're getting over some sort of deceit of the past, okay? And they're getting some sort of rest and recuperation from that, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? So that's what I feel that's coming through. And they're getting their stability down, right? It's like you need to get that, you need to kind of recuperate, the energies so you can push forward even better. So there's some rest that's needed here. And then I get the Sun card. Now it puts this person in good vibrations. It's almost as if that that they're kind of bowing into the sunset, because it's almost like it's like a like evening in terms of the sun, where they know that the dawn of the new day is going to rise, and good vibrations are going to be experienced. When you look on the outside of the other side of this card, different way of looking at it is you see how the sun is shining once again. So there is always a new dawn, right? There's always a new dawn. So I kind of feel that this person is on that new dawn kind of level now, kind of moved on into from this. It's kind of like this is that resting stage for this person here, right? And then they can move forward, into the new dawn, right? And this is about, before they can actually bring in that joy and that sense of being reborn, that it is possible that this person needs to really focus on that new day, right? That new opportunity. Okay, there's always looking towards the light, and everything flourishes in the warmth of the sun, right? And everything gets that rest that they need, in terms of, the nighttime within here. Okay. So this is about letting their light shine and letting their will lead the way. So beautiful energy. Let's take a look at anything for this other person and the wellness cards and see what wants to come out. Okay. Let's take a look at what this is. Inspired thoughts. Nice. So this is key. Yeah, this is really key. So this is really focusing on new decisions, taking in, action. This is creating a brand new reality. Okay. So for this person, it is about creating that new reality within their world. That's what it takes in terms of a visionary. So they want that within their love life. They're looking that maybe something has exhausted them, and so what they need to do is to recuperate, get ready for the next stage, all right, that next moving forward. And they have beautiful ideas. They're very creative. There's a lot of alignment with their ideas, brings in immediate action, brings forth a new reality for them. So it's really a beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, what is the best way for you to move forward? What is the best way to move forward at this point? Okay. At this point, what is the best way that Scorpio should be moving forward? What is going to help them most, or can help them most in the second 2 weeks of October? Whoa. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, so I'll put it the way that it came out. We've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, now this is, and then this other one here is the Four of Cups. So the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups, all right? So this is actually moving forward a little bit more hastily, but moving forward really, really fast. Probably before you're ready, okay? So this is saying, to hold off for a moment, right? Like it's almost as if one part of you wants to move this way and the other part of you is kind of not sure. But in terms of the sword and the knights, they're all about motion, moving forward. They want to move forward. This is about motion forward, moving forward. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You might have that in your chart, okay? You might have that in your chart, or you're just taking on this energy. But it's about moving forward now after perhaps some sort of kind of things are lying, after things have kind of just kind of been lying, right? Has just kind of been lying as they are, right? It's kind of that contemplation mode. If you look at it here, it's kind of things aren't really moving. This is the other way of looking at it. It's like you see the seashore, but then if I weren't to look at the boat numbers or look at inland, this is what it would look like. This is you sitting here, and this is about contemplating. Not really making a move yet, not jumping up and sailing, jumping on the boat or anything. You're actually stopping for a moment. You're really contemplating things. So that's kind of how I feel at this moment. Your best way forward is to contemplate things before hastily jumping on the horse and moving forward. Hold on a second, because I am going to pull one more card, and that's going to probably bring you a little bit more insight in terms of this. But of course, you get 2 cards, not... Well, there's too many, guys. There's 3, so I'm not going to take those. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle again. It's going to be too many cards. Give me 1 card, at least for Scorpio here. If I get 2, I'll take them, but let's focus on the intention is going to be for 1 card. Let's go ahead and get 1 more card for Scorpio. Okay, well, you asked for it. That's what the universe gave me, so let me go. So what do we get here? So we've got Libra energy. So, wow, the balancing of the scales. This is interesting because this really talks about an opportunity for some sort of judgment that is made, something that needs to balance out the scales. There could be a court case, there could be some sort of legal situation that's happening, and then I get the Knight of Cups moving towards someone, very in a romantic way, right? With much, emotion and transparency, right? This is an honest effort of love. Now, someone could be moving towards you, or you moving towards someone, Scorpio. What I feel here, but I get an opportunity that to balance out the scales. So there is an opportunity for some sort of justice to come into play. Libra energy is coming through here, okay, and having the strength and cutting through everything and saying, okay, this needs to be balanced out. Yeah, I can't help but get there's so much balance that is happening on your side. Look at 3 cards. They all has the scales, this has the water, and this has the cups there too. But it's really focused on really getting yourself to some sort of equilibrium, right, where you feel stable, balanced, and solid. Okay, and that's how I'm really feeling here. But there could be a court case, something coming down where there's going to be a decision. Okay, and know that it is actually going to work in your favor, because guess what? It has you moving forward with love. It has you moving forward, professing love, sharing love, or someone's moving towards you. But either way, there's motion here. Okay, there's motion here. And if you were to look, you see the back side kind of moving forward. But if you were to see this side, this is about moving forward. Okay, and this is just a way of looking at it. It's kind of like there's an opportunity for this person to move forward and pronounce love. So it could be that you're offering love to someone, or someone's offering love to you. But it's only because you're able to cut out something. Like something came to a balance, or energies came to a balance, or I do feel that there has been some sort of justice that has been served in terms of this that's coming through here. Yeah, something has come through here, right? It is balance that's necessary. It is now at this point, maybe perhaps that you've gained some sort of new perspective because of this. And now you're able to say, hey, now this is how I feel. And so I'm going to be moving forward, right? No more sitting. It's now moving. All right. So beautiful energy. What is numerology have to say for you here? What it wants to come through? Financial discipline. You got your stability back. Now, some of you may have perhaps lost a job and are coming back for one, or maybe that maybe something was lost, or maybe that you're just focused on getting that stability that you're looking for. And in matters of the heart, it really it helps, right? It's kind of, things are going wrong with your finances. Sometimes it can affect your love life. But this is saying is that it's a 12 card about being creative, and in terms of your financial discipline is key. So putting a little bit of money aside every single week. Some of you might be working on the stock market. Oh my gosh, shooting through the roofs today. Today's one of those days. What are we on? It's a green day. It's a green day for the stock market, right? Might be investing in some crypto, anything of the sort, or in the stock market itself. But I'm recording this on the 18th, okay, so of October. So there you have it. But there is financial discipline is coming into play. So it's about being creative in terms of that, all right? And what is the thing that you need to be aware of and you need to know? What's going to be some advice that your inner child wants to remind you of, okay? So here's what's coming through here. What do we have? Now, in the past, maybe you felt a little bit more belittled and criticized, but now that you learned that belittlement or being criticized, that wasn't your issue. Okay, that wasn't your issue at all. That it was the low self-esteem of the person criticizing you. Okay, this is huge, guys. This is huge, and I'm feeling it from the collective. Okay, this is really huge. It's a big thing. So where you felt maybe that you were being belittled or criticized by someone, just know that person was coming from a source of lower self-esteem, and it wasn't your issue, but it was that other person at that point. And it could be that you could have been reflecting that of something that you felt in the past, but right now you're moving beyond that. You're kind of seeing that growth on what that is. So this is really key. This is really key. All right. So anything that wants to come through that is going to truly help you from your shadow side, that wants you to remember about yourself. We want to look at the shadow side and the light side. Let go of manipulating, okay? Let go of any wanting to exert your power over someone or in a situation, especially as it pertains to love, because what this talks about is working on self-esteem, if that's the case. So if you feel that you have to belittle someone, or another person feels that, just know that's working on self-esteem, and all you need to do is turn that inward, start focusing on you, and treating yourself like the god or goddess that you are. Because the more that you value yourself, you put in these little acts of value, they build up over time. and it starts to help you feel even more solid and grounded, right, in you. And you become more aware of what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. And your highest self wants to remind you anything else, any message from your highest self that wants to give you regarding love that's going to help you here. Okay. So financial discipline looks like it affected love. Say to yourself, today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. So be your unique self, right? Be you, all right? The unique self. You might want to check out Taurus's read. It's kind of similar in one respect, but yeah, it was Dr. Seuss. It's a quote from Dr. Seuss here. So maybe a little bit playful, but be you, Scorpio, okay? And you are loved for being you, okay? You're the only one that does that little dance, you know, like the Scorpions do. They kind of do a little bit of a dance sometimes, all right? Cancers, crabs do that too a little bit, but Scorpios do that. But anyway, let's take a look at this other person and let's find out what your next way forward is here. So yeah, I kind of feel that there's an opportunity for love here. There's no doubt, but things need to be balanced in this relationship or situation or in this connection. Okay, this other person, what do we get? Where they're at? Let's take a look. Where's this other person at? Okay, let's take a look. Here we go. Okay. Letting go of the burdens. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. We've got the Five of Cups too. And what else do we have here? The Three of Pentacles. Wow, this is great. So this person is letting go of the burdens of the past, right? So we get the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They might have that in their chart, or they're taking on that energy, but they're letting go of the burdens that weighed them down of the past. That's probably why they were so darn tired. And then I got the Five of Cups. Now, this person is actually looking at the Five of Cups and looking at and focused and kneeling and giving the attention and focus to that which didn't work, right? Now, it's okay to kneel on that. It's okay to stop for a moment to reflect, right? But don't stay there, right? But don't stay there, right? Because that is the key thing. Feel it, live it, pull the wisdom from it, and take your time, breathe into it, and then let that air out, go, and keep it going, keep it moving, okay? Because that's what this talks about, because there is two other cups here that are right behind him, right? And there is a bridge that needs to be crossed. So cross that bridge, let go of the kneeling, cross that bridge, and then go for a little walk, but then come back and grab those two cups. And you move on and focus on what it is as you do want as it pertains to love. So this other person on this other side is what's happening is, pick a side, right? But focusing on you here, but the other person here, but you know where you fit. This person is about, kind of taking that bridge and moving over, right? Moving over and beyond that. And this has to do in terms of emotion. So letting go of the burdens of having to do it all on their own, right? This is a more balancing. So kind of similar to you, but they need to balance that out. And then they get the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is all about like friendship, community, communication of some sort, right? Even being creative in terms of that. So it could be that this person is, coming together with others, right? And I'm going to look at this a little bit deeper here. Yeah, it's like coming together. It's friendship, community. Could be this. It's almost like this person has gone into some sort of church of some sort, right? Bringing gifts of some sort. But this is about being creative. This is about, getting involved in community, being friends. Let's look at the other side, a different way of looking at it. Working together with others, right? So it's kind of like you see him here. And then if you were to look around from him, this is what it would look like, right? And so this is working together, right? And another way of looking at it is about working together with others, creating friendship, creating community, creating bonds with others, right? It's love always starts there first. Love's got to be there first. You've got to have something to build upon, right? So that's what I feel that's coming through here. What is this person? So I think that they are really focused on equal give and take, and that's going to be key for them right now. They've gone through some sort of healing, so I don't think that you two are around each other right now is what I feel. Now there is an opportunity for it coming through here, but something needed to end on your side is what I feel, and this person needed to heal, and that goes past burdens of things, and now it's kind of almost like it's starting like as a friendship of some sort. That friendship and community are key for this person right now. It's like that's important. What else? What wants to come out? In the past, they felt disappointed. Now they show up for themselves and they create healthy desires and healthy wants, right? And then they focus on focus on healthy needs as well. So interesting. So we can't control how other people feel about us, right? That's not our business, right? Our business is to focus on and be the highest possible self that we can. And of course, loving ourselves too, but we can't be in control of how other people view us. We have to turn it and focus in on us, because how people, view you has nothing to do, with you. It has it's their view of them, of you to them, right? It's their particular view of you, right? And so that's their business. So I want you to keep that in mind, especially through this process, because on this other side here, this is about showing up for oneself. You've got to show up for yourself here, right? And it's also about this person focusing on developing better healthy boundaries, right, that are necessary for them, so they can feel emotionally, physically, and mentally stable, right? So sometimes it's about saying no in terms of a relationship or situation. So it could be that maybe perhaps one side or another had chosen no. Whatever the case may be right now, this person is working on being reborn, going through healing, and it's kind of, this new start over. Something in the past on this person's side, whether you were connected or not, or in a situation or with this person or not, whatever it is, they needed to develop healthier boundaries, and that's what they're putting down. Okay, and then anything that their higher self might want to say to them. Let's take a look what wants to come through here. What do we have? What do we have? Say one loving affirmation to yourself is coming through. Wow. Guys, we're going to take this into an extended, and we're going to go deeper what this person hasn't told you, what they're most afraid of, what you haven't told them, what you're most afraid of. Messages from both sides, their next move, okay, and overall outcome potential there, and then advice. So if you're interested in taking that deep dive, click the link below. I look forward to seeing you next time. Definitely note your comments, guys, and definitely like and subscribe if this resonates. And until next time, namaste.